Okay, we have seen a lot information about a universe and planets in a theory. Okay, but now I have put it everything in a chart. Okay, so it will be a very interesting to see in like an chart view. Or like an it's when we are seeing as a picture view, it will be more interesting and it will be more memorizing comparing to the theory one. So I have been put everything as a one chart. Okay, let's see each and every chart. So the first one is called as the solar system. Yes, of course, we all everybody were well versed, and we have come across with the each and every planet, and we have seen a very detailed view of each and every planet. Okay, so this is like a picture view of each and every planet. So the first one is a sun. Yes, of course, the solar system, when it has come as a solar systems, so the every planet is surrounded through the sun. Okay, the sun is the center point, like in a hero. The remaining planet will be a circle motion towards the sun. Okay, so the sun, so diameter of the sun is like a 14 lakh a million kilometer. So diameter is like a 14 lakh million kilometer. So we have seen a very detailed view of a sun, moon actually. So I don't want to hear again I want to tell about a point, explain again and again. So we have seen already about it. Next one, Mercury. So Mercury, distance from the sun, the distance of the Mercury is nearly a 58 million kilometer. Okay, so that is from the sun to the Mercury, the distance between the sun to the Mercury is nearly a 58 million kilometer. Okay, so the diameter is it's nearly a 4880. So next one, Venus. So Venus and it was years means 225 days. Okay, so distance from the sun. So next is the Venus. Okay, next Venus, and the distance from the sun is nearly 108 million. So 108 million from the sun. So distance between the sun and the Venus is 108 million, and the diameter is 12,105 kilometer. So next one, Earth. So Earth having a 365.26 days. Okay, so for per year the earth containing a 365 days. Okay, so distance between the sun and the earth, so distance between the sun and the earth is nearly 149.7 million. Okay, so the diameter is 12,756 kilometer. Next, Mars. So Mars per year it has 687 days. So 1 year is equal to 687 days in the Mars, and the distance between the I have put it as a Mars, it is a Mercury. Okay, so distance between the sun and the Mars is 228 million. Okay, so next one, Jupiter. So Jupiter, when we have say about the Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Okay, and we have come across with a very important point also. So 1 year it's having 1 year having a 11.8 years. It's not a days. 11.8 years is equal to 1 year. Okay, so the distance between the sun and the Jupiter is 778 million kilometer. So distance between the sun and the Jupiter is 778 million kilometer. Okay, so and the diameter is like nearly coming as a 143,884 kilometer. Next one, Saturn. So when it comes as a Saturn, per year having a 25.6 years. So 1 year is equal to 25.6 years. So what I am saying means for a year, when we take it as a year, so 1 year, for a 1 year how many days? We will say 365 days. Okay, so sometimes it will be changed like a February, 1 day it will be changed, but normally 1 year is equal to 360 5, okay, 365 days. Okay, so as like a year, what they are saying, the Saturn, so 1 year is equal to 29 point years. So then how will they going to be complete the 1 year? So 1 year is equal to 29.5 years. So okay, so next the distance between the sun and the Saturn is 1427. So distance between the sun and the Saturn, it's like a 1427 million kilometer, and the distance, the diameter is lakh and 20,514 kilometer. So next Uranus. So the Uranus is 1 year. So for a Uranus, the 1 year is equal to 84 years. So in Uranus, the 1 year is equal to 84 years. So it will be a larger than the Saturn, isn't it? Okay, so distance between the sun and the Uranus. So distance between the sun and the Uranus is 2869. 2869 kilometer. Okay, million kilometer, and the diameter is 51,118 kilometer. So next Neptune. So when I take it as a Neptune, 1 year is equal to 164.8 years. Okay, so in a Neptune, 1 year is equal to 164.8 years. So distance between the Sun and Neptune. So distance between the Sun and Neptune is called 4,496. 4,496, and the diameter is 49,557 kilometer. Okay, so we have seen about each and every planet and its a color. Okay, the Saturn will have a circle thing, and the Neptune is in a blue color, Uranus will be in a green color, Earth is a combination of a color. Okay, so we have seen about each and every planet, and also we have seen a basic information, the distance between the sun and each planet, and the days, how much the planet for 1 year, how much days or how much year we have seen. Okay, so next thing, when it comes to the space, so what are the in the space? Okay, so when it comes to the space will containing the solar system. Okay, so solar system, what is the very nearest planet from the sun is a Mercury. So Mercury is the nearest planet from the sun, and a very last planet from the sun is called a Pluto, and Pluto is the very smallest planet also. Okay, so this is the solar system, and this is the Milky Way. The sun and the solar system lie near the edge of the one Milky Way spiral arms. Okay, so this is a Milky Way. In that Milky Way only the solar systems and everything were appeared. The next, this is a Milky Way nearer two smaller galaxy called large and small Magellanic Clouds. Okay, when this Milky Way appears between the smaller galaxy and the larger one is called as a Magellanic Clouds. Okay, next, this is the cosmic structure, the galaxy, the cosmic structure of the galaxy. Okay, so next one, universe. So when it comes as a word universe, without these things the universe is not going to be complete at the one point. We cannot be get completed. So when it comes as a word universe, we all know about the astronauts. So astronauts is a real hero who can go to the space, and they can develop, and they can find it out a large technology, and they find it out the day-to-day activities of the universe. And nowadays we have find it out a large information about the universe for 1 hour, hour to hour, second to second, they keep on watching about the universe. So because of these astronauts only we can go into directly. Okay, so it have a huge experience, and we need a huge dedication to go to the space, of course. So they take nearly a year, 1 year to 2 year, they will take a exercise, and they will keep on take the 1 year space life. Before going to the space life, they will keep testing their body, and they will live 1 year a space life in a earth itself. Okay, so it's a very no, because of them we are find it out a lot of technology. Second one is a space shuttle. So space shuttle, it's like an instrument, or it's like a technology, you can say it. Through the space technology only we can reach the space actually. Okay, so it is like a rocket. Okay, it is like a traveling thing. Next is the radio telescope, you know about it. Next one, satellite. So there are a lot of satellites we will find it out in the universe to get the network. Okay, so there is a lot of a network, and no, here nearly a lot of when you take this as a channel itself, there are a lot of channels has been found out. For each and every channel they have put it to the satellite, and everything, for everything the satellite has been committed. So there are a lot of satellites which appears in the universe. What is the usage of satellite? Means it can give the information from the space to the earth. Okay, so next is the space station. So space station is not lies in the earth. What's not lies in the earth? The space station is in the space. Actually they have appeared a station like a thing. Okay, so need some office work to do. Okay, so this is a space station. So in this space station only the astronauts lives and find it out and discover about the universe. And next thing, this is a space observatory. So this is space observatory, means it's like in a school or college. In the school, what we are going to do? We are going to take a class, or if you are a student, means we are going to learn. So this is a space station. It's a place where the scientists have working and to know about the more technologies. Okay, next thing is the solar system. When it comes as a space, without solar system we are not going to begin. So solar system. So in solar system we have seen a detailed explanation about each and every planet very detailedly in previous class itself. Okay, next is the asteroid belt. So asteroid belt. So asteroid belt, it's like not an exact planet, it's like a planet. Okay, so next thing are stars. So we cannot count the stars, but it looks beautiful. It's a combination of the colors. So there are a lot of different varieties of the stars also available. Okay, so next is a meteors. So meteors is like it's a kind of a stars which have a fiery content in that. Okay, next thing, asteroid hits Earth. So asteroid hits Earth means it's like a small planet or a small stars will attack the Earth. Okay, so comet. So comet, you can know about a comet. This is a comet. Now when it is keep at a start, one part will be a larger. So if you are be a Christian, you have always to know about the comet. So comet means like it's a kind of a stars. Okay, so and it also having some ancient stories in a Bible also. And next thing, a spiral galaxy. So spiral galaxy, it's like a full of a light energy, and like a Milky Way. So Milky Way galaxy, it's also a like a light energy. In that only the every moon, sun, solar system is appeared. Okay, next is Andromeda galaxy. Andromeda is a galaxy, is also a kind of a light energy. Next is supernova. So supernova is a like a supernova. Nova means a bright, super means it's like in a fast. So fast moving star is called a supernova. It's a star, it will be keeps on moving very fastly. Okay, so next is a nebula. Nebula is like it's a collection of different kind of stars. Okay, next is a black hole. So black hole having a lot of ancient theory and lot of they are might seeing about like time traveling or things. Okay, so it's a black hole is a very maybe sometimes when we are learning about a black hole, we are just thinks about like black magic. So okay, the black hole which is goes to the time traveling. So it will it will be one time, maybe a future, or it will be go to the past. So it will be thing on that particular things. Okay, so next thing is solar systems. So we have seen about each and every planet very clearly. This is a perfect picture of the solar system. When I take it as a perfect picture of a solar system, the sun is a center point. Is of course the sun will be the captain or a hero of the solar system. So the every things where in the earth where depending upon the sun. Without the sunlight we cannot do anything, isn't it? Okay, so sun is a center point. So first the Mercury. So Mercury is a very nearest planet from the sun. Okay, so we are near, when we take it as a Earth, it's a nearly 149.7 billion distance between the sun and Earth. So how see in summer days we are suffering from the hot. So when we take it as a Mercury, then how it will be going? So nearly we will get fiery. Okay, so next and second planet is called Venus, and we have seen about the diameter and the distance. And a third planet is Earth. It's a perfect planet for a living and non-living things. Okay, and the next thing is Mars, and the next one is a Jupiter. So you know about the Jupiter. The Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, and the next one is a Saturn, and the next one is a Uranus, and the next one Neptune, and the last planet is a Pluto. So Pluto is the smallest planet in the solar system, but so not this is the actual planet in the solar system. Nowadays nowadays they have find out 2 more planets about the solar system also. So okay, the main purpose and the working. So we everybody we have a particular work. So when I'm taking myself, I have a work to take a class. So each and everybody have a work. So on that, like that point, the sun also have the work, like on a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse. Okay, so when it comes as a solar eclipse, okay, so this is called a solar eclipse. So solar eclipse, it's see here, from the sun, moon and the earth, and the path of the moon will be like this. When it comes as a lunar eclipse, the path of the moon will be in the reverse of the sun. Okay, so in the like a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse. So solar eclipse, you know, so in a Tamil we will say Surya Grahanam and Chandra Grahanam. So it is plays a very major role. Okay, so no, it's like a scientific. If you learn about a solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, there are a lot of things where in the lunar and the solar eclipse. Okay, so lunar will come as a dark and the solar will be a bright. Okay, so and in that solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, many energy were passed out, and many chemical reactions and many different kind of energy has been combined together. So only the reason we cannot come out at this time. Okay, so because of these, some energy will affect the human mind. Okay, so this is a working of actual work of the sun is a lunar and solar eclipse. And the next it comes as some important point about the solar system. So it is a curve of the earth. Okay, so we all know about the earth is it's a spherical shape. It's not a circle. When it comes as a circle, we will say it's a full perfect round. So it's not a round, it's like a spherical, it's like an orange. It will have some of flat surface. It will curve, it will have a curve, but it have a flat surface. So this is the curve of the earth. Okay, so this is a day and night experiment. Okay, in the day and night experiment, if the sun will blows on the earth, the earth will be like this. Okay, or without the sun, the earth will be like this. Okay, a view of day and night in the space. Okay, when we just seeing from the space, the daytime will be like this and night time will be like this. And seasonal vibrations, seasonal variations. When I take it as a seasonal variation, if it see as first one, March 21 to 22, seasonal variation. Okay, so when we take it as from March 21 to 22, there will be a incoming solar energy both hemispheres. So there will be a incoming of energy in both in the hemispheres. From the both hemisphere there will be a equal energy. So whereas like winter, so winter will be December 21 to 22 is the winter. Okay, so the atom will be like a September 22 to 23 is the autumn season. Okay, next June 21 to 22 summer. Okay, so this is a seasonal variation. How they have find it out, the seasonal variations like a spring, autumn, summer, winter, means they are find it out about the, they are coming to the point about the energy level. Okay, so if the incoming solar energy greatest in the south hemisphere, if the incoming solar energy will be greatest in south hemisphere, means then will be the winter season. Okay, whereas the incoming solar energy is equal in both hemisphere, in north hemisphere as well as south hemisphere. In each hemisphere the incoming solar energy is equal, means then it is called as the atom. So when the incoming solar energy is greater in north hemisphere, when it is a greater in north hemisphere and lower in south hemisphere, then it is called a summer season. Okay, so this is how they have find it out the different kind of season through the earth. Okay, so how they are find it out the season, means because of the solar eclipse. If the solar eclipse higher in the north hemisphere and the lower in the solar in southern hemisphere, then it is a summer season. When it is high in the south hemisphere and low in the north hemisphere, then it be a winter season. When it is same times the south hemisphere and the north hemisphere is equal, then it is called as a atom season. Okay, so the we have find it out the reason by considering the solar energy reaching out the sun on the different part of the hemisphere. Okay, so this is some pictorial or some chart view of a space, universe, lunar eclipse, about solar eclipse, and how we are saying about the seasonal variation of the earth. Okay, so I think this pictorial oriented class will be helpful and it will be very more interesting. Okay, so we have come to the end of the universal class. We have seen a lot of information about each and every planet and about the universe and about the space, and also we have seen about the maps and flag and how the time is going on differentiate. It depends of a equatorial. Have come to the chart mapping. Okay, so we have seen, and today we have seen about a pictorial view of a space and planets and the distance of the planet and how they are, how we are deriving the seasons, like everything. Okay, so I think it will be useful and it will be very interesting. Thank you for watching.